So let's look at artificial intelligence introduction. So artificial intelligence is a multidisciplinary field of computer science that aims to create intelligent machines capable of imitating or mimicking human-like cognitive functions. These functions include learning, reasoning, problem solving, perception, language understanding. AI encompasses various subfields including machine learning, natural language processing, computer vision, and robotics. So AI, as you would have heard in many fields, is going to or is already taking a significant amount of interest in many fields. It's replacing a lot of jobs, also creating new jobs. So it's basically mimicking the human intelligence, like it will replace a lot of repetitive tasks. And you can see that tools like ChatGPT, writing code, writing poems, writing software, you can create a lot of content with it. And also the Google Bard and the Bing image creator, all these things are creating excellent pictures and images. So this is basically doing the human related tasks, which is mostly repetitive. Like the robots are taking the role of doing the repetitive tasks. Now you see, even you can see robot in restaurants as a waiter, robot doing building cars, so something like that. So we'll go into depth in this topic now. So the technical aspect of AI goes like this. You have the machine learning. So the machine learning is a subset of AI that focuses on developing algorithms and models that enable computers to learn patterns from data. It involves supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. All these things I'm just going into light details now. Later we will delve into more in depth of these topics. But for now, just keep in mind technical aspect of AI. The first is the machine learning, which is a subset of AI, focuses on developing algorithms and models. And this models and algorithms enable the computers to learn patterns of data. So you feed in a lot of patterns of data of human behavior, and this data is interpreted by these algorithms or the models. And based on this, the supervised, you have different aspects like supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. So that's the first aspect about machine learning. And as for programming languages for AI, Python is very popular language for AI due to its extensive libraries like TensorFlow and PyTorch and readability. Other languages like R and Julia are also used in specific AI applications. And AI development frameworks includes like TensorFlow, PyTorch, and provide tools for building and training neural networks. Scikit-learn is also widely used for traditional machine learning tasks. So for these two topics like programming languages, Python, TensorFlow, PyTorch, and development frameworks like TensorFlow, PyTorch, and also scikit-learn is widely used for traditional machine learning tasks. So for the AI skills, it's widely used in education, self-study, and community involvement. So education, many universities offer AI-related courses and degrees. Online platforms are there like Coursera, edX, Udacity, Udemy, and provide accessible courses from top institutions. Self-study is one key thing. You can start practicing coding, AI libraries, working on projects and online coding like Kaggle, and join AI communities, attend conferences, and join in forums and groups to acquire AI skills. And there are a lot of open AI platform, like for example open AI API libraries are available. Google Bard is also providing APIs which you can use. These APIs are either in Python or in Java, or are also available in other programming languages. You can just start using these open AI or the APIs provided by the artificial intelligence providers like OpenAI, Bard, or even Bing image creator provides APIs. Look for the API, like for example Google search AI APIs, and you will find a lot of things. And depending on which programming language you know, you can just download that APIs and start working on it. So this is for the AI skills. And And for developing the AI software, you can basically look into solving specific problems. Like you can see where repetitive work is done, and then try to use AI to replace that repetitive work. Things like chatbots is a thing, or creating content, data content creation. You can automate how you can create PowerPoints. Even to ChatGPT, you can create PowerPoint slides. Those sort of things can be done with. So as I said before, in the artificial intelligence, predominantly Python is used. But here I'm just showing an example of artificial intelligence coding using OpenAI API. OpenAI is nothing, is the company which has created the ChatGPT, which is quite famous now. And it provides an API. API is application programming interface, and this can be used to develop your own applications. And I have just given you an example here. This you can find it on the internet also, and this is just an example or a lead for you to go and explore the OpenAI. So here you will get something like an API key if you register inside the OpenAI as a login, and then you will have a OpenAI key which you have to put it here in this your API key, and then the code runs into prompt and response what you get from the API. And this is using a model called Text DaVinci 002. This is the language model used here, and then you're printing the text. Basically this is a quite simple. You're translate the following. So you're translating an English text to a French using the API. This you can do in ChatGPT also, but here you're coding it, so you can develop your own front end, your own application. This is one application which you can do, translation application. So here this is a simple code which you can execute, and try to run this. And this is just the intro, so I'm not going into detail how to set up the environment, everything, which I'll do later. But this is one example where you can use the OpenAI API. So here you see, I just told you in the previous video the API keys. So here you will see what API key you can generate, and this API key is what you have to use it in the code. And as I said, your API key, that's what you have to replace in the code. This example uses a GPT-3 engine for text completion. You can adjust the prompt variable to suit your specific use case. GPT-3 is a powerful language model, can be used for various applications. And you can explore the OpenAI API. There are a lot of documentation inside it, and start reading it to develop applications based on OpenAI. Here is another example for AI coding. This is the Bard API from Google. This is in the GitHub. It is a repository of code. So what you can do is, I have not explored it much, but I will do it in the later coming videos. But just for your own, if you're curious enough, you can download this code. So you see these a lot of Python files .py, and then you can build applications over it. This is what Bard API, which is from the Google. You can download it and start developing applications. Google is putting a lot of efforts in developing their own AI model after ChatGPT or the OpenAI company has released them. But as far as I compared Google Bard with Open ChatGPT, I mean ChatGPT was more superior in understanding our prompts compared to Bard. But still, Google is Google. Google is quite a powerful company. No one knows who's going to overtake the other. So it's better to get your skill set up to date in all the APIs available. Here you see an example from Microsoft Bing API, Microsoft Bing Image Creator, you would have seen. or if you're not, just Google Microsoft Bing image creator, and then you can create a login, and with that you can create amazing images. And this is a code which uses that API, and it is a similar process. You will get a API key which you use in this code, and here this code is basically having API key, and the search query is cute cats in the text what you type in, and then you have a API endpoint, and you set the headers and parameters, and then on the code you're making an API request, and you're basically printing out the URL of the image. So this is a very simple code which you can try, and here is the link for the Bing search API also, which you can go and look into the documentation and stuff, and explore how you can basically with a program create an image using Bing API. This is another Microsoft Bing API application. This is an AI application which you can read the image and then use it for anything. You can create PowerPoints, or you can put it in a Word document, or you can process the image. You can just think about any application you want. This is a very short intro on this, and I'll keep updating this course. Please keep a watch on it. And becoming an AI engineer is definitely has potential. The skill set has definitely has a lot of power, and this combines education skills, practical experience, and on art. So the most crucial is the practical experience, which you can get in the internet, and you can start coding yourself. Remember, the field AI is broad, and there are very roles like machine learning engineer, data scientist, computer vision engineer, natural language processing. I mean, computer vision engineer is like you process the image to detect, for example, eyes or nose. A lot of data applications, you see it in the automotive field, also on a lot of apps. Natural language processing is how the computers understand your language, and you see also a lot of bots available now. For example, Windows provides one where you can speech is recognized and you get response. A lot of products are available. There is huge potential in this AI domain. So try to get the AI skills up to date. If you are a student or even a professional, try to read about artificial intelligence, and which is going to be the topic in the coming years. So more to come, and thanks for subscribing this video. Also look at my other courses. So I try to provide a lot of courses on different variety of topics, and keep a watch on this course. I will be adding more and more, updating the course as I have more time on this creating courses. Thank you for subscribing.